Interest rates are so high, should I postpone my buying plans? Shalom everyone, welcome to Juice with Jupes. I'm Julia from Property Jupes, your go-to person for all things property. Many of us do not have the luxury of paying for our property in full cash and will borrow from the bank for our property purchase. When interest rates are low, many people will rush to buy property, as you can see in the past transactions over the past couple of years when interest rates were sub 1 to about 1.something%. Property transactions shot up. When interest rates go up, is it still a good time to buy? Let's see. For a completed property such as a 3-bedroom unit priced at 1.8 million and an interest rate of 1.2%, the monthly mortgage is split into two. 1,300 for interest payments and about 3,200 for principal repayments. In about 3 years, about 46,000 will be spent on interest costs. In about 3 years, after including stamp duties and property taxes, the property needs to appreciate by about 100,000 in order for owners to break even. Pretty safe if you buy a relatively young resale property. The numbers and proportions drastically change when interest rates rise to 4%. At an interest rate of 4%, the monthly mortgage for a $1.8 million completed property will be approximately $6,445, where approximately $4,350 goes to paying off the interest and $2,095 goes to paying down the principal. See how the proportion and the principal payment changes? In about 3 years, about $158,000 will be incurred in interest costs. After including stamp duties, buyers of a resale unit will have to buy a property with the potential to appreciate more than $210,000 in order to break even. Even if you rented out the property, the rental would not be able to cover the monthly mortgage payments to the bank. Let's take a look at how much it costs to finance a $1.8 million building under construction in a high interest rate environment. BUCs, otherwise also known as new launches, are typically priced higher than resale properties. Payments to the developers, in other words, loan disbursements from your banks to the developer, for new launches are made progressively, according to the stages of construction. Buying a new launch property today does not mean that your loan repayments will kick in immediately. The first loan disbursement would start only after the developer has completed the foundation stage. And when that's done, they will call for 10% of the property's price, out of which 5% is paid via cash and/or CPF, and the other 5% is disbursed through your bank for buyers taking a bank loan of 75% of the property's value. Typically, the foundation stage is completed around 6 to 9 months after the launch of the development. The monthly installments will start at around $430 after the foundation is completed. The table here shows you what you can expect after each stage of construction is completed. In about 3 years, at an interest rate of 4%, you have incurred about $30,000 in interest expenses. $30,000 in interest costs for a new launch versus $158,000 for a $1.8 million resale property. Which do you think is a safer buy? While it's true that interest on your mortgage would be much lower when you purchase a building under construction, many of us have to settle our immediate needs, which is to have a roof over our heads. In such cases, it would be beneficial to have someone to be able to spot units in the resale market with a wider room for discount and negotiation, as well as to have someone who can advise you how to structure your purchase, be it joint tenancy or tenancy in common, and also which package to take with the banks to minimize on paying high interest on your mortgage. Do remember though, interest rates are cyclical, and during the periods when it's up, it will also go down. However, just because it's a new launch doesn't necessarily mean it's a good buy either. The layout type, entry price, analyzing the break-even price of the developer, as well as understanding the future demand of the development are also crucial factors in determining whether or not your purchase is a safe and good buy. If you have a development in mind or are wondering what's the best option for you in this high interest rate environment, click on the link in the description below and let's chat. Speak to you soon. Bye!